Oh, look at everybody in the house. Welcome to Harv's World, everyone. Excuse me. We have got Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. We have got Brandon. Brandon. Ye Gamer. Sharko and Caveman. Firefighting Farmer, also known as Tristan. Joe. Welcome to Harv's World, everybody. Welcome. And yes, Marilyn, Farming Face Off was earlier today. And I don't know if I want to spoil it for you. Don't know if I want to spoil it for you because, well, frankly, we know who the champion is at this point. Probably just wouldn't be fair, would it? Kevin. Kevin is back. And everybody, as it says in the title, this is the 1000 sub special. And I personally, before anything else, want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Even the folks who aren't here right now, the other 991 people who have stuck with me for this long, have been supportive of Harv's World. No worries, Mr. Patch. No worries, bud. Glad you're here today. As I was just saying, you guys are awesome. You've been there for all of it. Some of you much longer than others, but honestly, it's impressive the way you guys have stuck by Harv's World, and I very, very, very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. And there goes Brandon, spoiling it for those people who didn't know yet. Oh, well. They still don't know how he did it. They don't know how he pulled it off. So, we are back on Island Life by Cazz64, and it is a stupid rainy day. So there's not going to be any harvesting going on. I do want to show you, I did complete an additional contract, so I made a little bit of extra money, but not very much. I'm still negative $106,000 on yesterday, but it is what it is. However, the hemp is starting to grow, but the weeds grew up also. So I can't even weed these out. I'm going to have to spray them. And, yeah, before we get too deep into this, now there's something I want to show you for starters and something I want to tell you. And I will be repeating this throughout the stream tonight. First of all, I want to show you this. Now this is an amazing thing. Let's see, where was that? Here we go. So this right here. This is the newest piece of Harv's World merch. This is designed and 3D printed by none other than Sharko Gaming himself. He stepped up and said, "Hey Harv, I think I could do something in 3D printing for you," and this is what he knocked out. Now we've got a more distinct Harv's World color than this. This is the color he has available, but he's got more plastic coming in to print it in more of a crimson color like Harv's World. So, with that said, it is available on his website. I've got my own sub page there that he's put up there for me. But as a thank you to all of you for getting me to 1,000, over the course of the evening, we are going to do 4 drawings. 4 drawings. It's going to be based on guessing a number between 1 and 100. I'm not going to do them all at the same time. It's going to be one every now and then, but we're going to do 4. And we're going to ship out 4 of these new Harv's World key rings to the winners of those drawings. Now, I have already sent Sharko the 4 random numbers. I've already sent Sharko the 4 random numbers, and we will get into that just a little bit later. Not just yet. I want to get into some farming. I need some casual farming, guys. What was that, Rusty? What was that, Rusty? What was that, Rusty? And I need a bloody weed sprayer. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think of Sharko's keychain? I thought it was pretty spectacular. And only The only person in the world who has one right now is Sharko himself. He has the mock-up, if you will. But we have some really nice plastic coming. It's glitter plastic. And don't let that throw you off. It's going to look very slick, trust me. Trust Sharko. And I was I've got these stupid packs installed and I hardly ever use them, but I like this little Kverneland sprayer. And I'll tell you what I like about it. It's an 18 meter, at least that's what it says. It holds 1,800 liters, which is bloody nice, but you can expand this up to 28 meters. So I can start cheaper with the small one and go right up into a big one later on as I get more fields and space. So I'm going to buy that. Yes, they're currently only available in red. So I suppose you could discuss that with Sharko. He does have other colors, but it's up to him whether he wants to get into printing those in those other colors or not. I don't know what it all entails. And yes, I do need a herbicide tank. So we're going to buy that bad boy. Oh. And now I don't know where this is. Oh, it's all the way down at field 33. Oops. Oh, I'll just reset it. Except I can't reset my herbicide palette, I don't think. Okay, that's not going to work. I guess I have to run down to field 33 and get my sprayer. Hey, Old Timer Dave, thanks, man. Thanks very much. I very, very much appreciate that. The 4 giveaways, however, will be in red. Good for you, Brandon. What do you want, a cookie? So, again, let's see, what are my challenges? So my challenges are I have to own 3 fields on each island, and I have to own a water plot and build my own island there. Oh, and I have to plant every crop at least one time. Harvest every crop at least one time. Yes, the streams will be on the channel later. I always post the videos afterwards, so no worries about that. You can definitely come back and see what happened. See how things get on. And I have to tell you, Dave, since you're here, you know, I watched your video when the release came, and I was impressed by what I saw there, but when I finally got on this map and started looking at it, even more so impressed by it. There's a lot going on here, and Cazz has kind of outdone himself on this one. Really, really digging island life. Hey G, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Just letting everybody know, man, we are starting strong tonight, ladies and gents. 16 people in here. Like I keep saying, you guys are awesome. Just awesome. And anyway, I lost track of what I was saying because I'm old. Give me a break. Oh, yeah, island life. It's fantastic. The look of it's impressive. I love the trains. Cazz has outdone himself with this one. Yeah, now, keep in mind, guys, like I said, that's what I was going to say again. I'm going to repeat myself. Look out, Rusty, here it comes. I have got 4 of these keychains that Sharko made to give away tonight. We're going to do 4 different giveaways. Just a little thank you. They are printed directly by Sharko himself, and once we know who these are going to, it is going to take a little bit of time to get them to you, so expect them in maybe 7 to 14 days. The other thing is, you will need to contact Sharko and give him a way to get them to you. He'll need your address, basically. And if your parents have a problem with you giving the address, then let me know, because, well, I'd like to give it to somebody who can receive it at least. Everything on this end is telling me I have an excellent connection. And is it laggy, or is it the rain that's throwing it off that makes it look a little more jittery? Because it's raining pretty hard here. See the windshield wipers working? Oh, I should have dropped this this tank off. Oh well. It's hard to tell who the technical issue is. Is it YouTube? Everything is working fine on my end, and YouTube is telling me everything is in good shape. Everybody else seems to be okay, so could be something going on your end, gamer. And that's the thing, I mean, there's a million connections between you and me, so who knows what it could be. But yes, the hemp is coming along quite nicely, as you can see. Less than 24 hours have passed since last Saturday. I haven't had a chance to play this map at all since then. Just about a couple hours earlier today, and long enough to do a long seed contract. Yeah, I think the rain is making it look choppy, because this rain is actually very heavy. Are you saying that everybody is connected directly through Caveman's internet? You know, I think I'm still seeing some patches of poplar that got left behind here. I think that's poplar. No, it says it's hemp. Maybe it's just growing late. I don't know. Oh, not only that, Rusty. Yukon River Valley. That is a lot of people are talking about that map right now. You think you're going to be working big fields? He's going to have you working in the mines, man. You're going to have a coal miner's helmet on and a pickaxe. Hey, Matthew Plays 2837. How's it going, man? Well, you know what? I think there should be a reward for the people who got in early, and I think we've been going long enough to give everybody an opportunity to jump in at the beginning. So here we go, guys. Are you ready? Please, only post one time. Pick a number between 1 and 100 and put it in the chat. Sharko is keeping track, and I will call for final entries in just a minute or so. right. Anyone else? Todd Ritter, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. It looks like everybody is piped in who's going to pipe in. One final call. Any other entries? All right, that's it, guys. And Sharko, the winner is... I'm sure he's calculating the winner now. Not that there's any calculating to do. Hey, Matthew Plays, congratulations. You are the first winner of a Harv's World keyring custom printed by Sharko Gaming. And we'll just pop that up one more time just so everybody can see. That's what we're giving away. 3 more to go. And yes, in fact, the number was 41. Congratulations, Matthew. Outstanding, bud. And I do want to say thank you to Marilyn because Marilyn gave me this idea. Because she watched my stream the other day and I was saying, what can I do when I hit 1,000? And she said, well, you know, I know somebody and it might be a good idea. And I said, Marilyn, you're a genius. Thank you. Jezza Gaming, how you doing? Welcome to Harv's World. Wasabi. Now the question is, what am I going to do when I get done weeding my field? Because it's raining and there's an awful lot of harvesting contracts I can't touch. And we are having a very good Saturday night stream to get started here. 22 in the chat right now. 22 viewing right now. You guys are amazing. I keep telling you how amazing you are. Could we hit that magic number and break 30 for the first time? We never did ever get there. And Old Timer Dave always stops into the streams. Well, most of the time he stops into the streams, but I would recommend you guys check out his channel too. He's got plenty of great videos going on over there also. And he is Cazz64, pretty much what I'd call his PR guy. He does all of the live stream releases when Cazz does a new map, that kind of thing. Plus he does videos of his own. And, you know, I like to be supportive of people who are doing good work, so if you haven't checked him out, give him a look. And Newall is the man. He's one of the guys who was on Cazz's Almost a Farm, if you guys remember that. And Newall does some streaming. I think it's mostly on Twitch, right, Newall? And he's been doing a lot of racing, NASCAR, Grand Prix type stuff also. And he's actually pretty cool. Or, I mean, pretty good at it. So, definitely worth a watch if you haven't checked out Newall on Twitch. Did we get to 30 once? I don't remember seeing 30. I've never had YouTube tell me there were 30. Oh, well, there you go. Newall's working his YouTube channel also, so definitely check him out also. I do enjoy watching his racing streams. He's actually really good. Way better than I could ever be. Okay, where do we stand at this point? $314,000. Oh, I do have a fertilizer contract I need to follow up on. Harvesting and cultivating. And I am not sowing potatoes, so that's right out. Cultivating's not worth it. If I have to borrow equipment, it takes all the money out of it. We're going to have to find something to do. And yeah, Matthew, all of Cazz's maps are PC only, unfortunately. Hey Bex, how you doing? Welcome to Harv's World in the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard me talk about her before, Bex just dropped in from Bex Modding and the Office Discord server. If you watched my Almost a Farm, you saw me using her bunker buster and her big lusty tipper trailers. So Bex does some great mods, and she's been very generous to Harv's World as well. So I appreciate everything she's done as far as modding goes. But there's a shout out for her also. Everybody's dropping in tonight. The way it should be every night. Let's see. Okay. Well, it's not a field, but I was kind of looking, and I think I want to pick up this plot. It's only 50 grand, but it'll give me a place to start storing my junk. I'm not going to put sheds and junk on it, but at least I can put my stuff over here and not keep it next to the road. So that's a start anyway. Nope, she's a PC modder. She does not do mods for ModHub. The mods that she does, she releases privately. You have to be on her Discord server. You have to be a well-behaved young man. And there's a 24-hour cooldown, right, Bex? Join the Discord, introduce yourself, be nice, friendly, and wait 24 hours so you have a chance to look around and see how awesome her Discord server is, which it is. Lots of information there, lots of helpful people, very friendly. But definitely worth a look. And be warned, a lot of her mods are not for the faint of heart. And I say that in the kindest way possible, but she does make mods for big operations. Yes, you are, Brandon. You are well behaved and a young man. And yes, I should have said that. Bex is from the land of Oz. So, I've got a farm area at least. That's a step, sort of a step in the right direction, right? I've got a field. I've got a placeables area. Do placeables areas count as one of the fields? I guess not. Oh, it looks like we might get a break in the rain. Hallelujah frickin' Luya. Now keep in mind, guys, if you win a keychain, you do need to try to make your way into the Discord server and get Sharko your information so that we can get that to you. It will take probably 10 to 14 days before it shows up. And it will include an actual ring for keys, so you can put something on it or put it on something. Bex is from Australia, Brandon. They affectionately just call the place Oz. So if you ever hear somebody say they're from Oz, that means they're from Australia, bud. Can you hear the thunder? You better run. You better take cover. Hey, Shaming Man, how you doing, bud? Thank you so much. Well, it's not about me, honestly. I owe a lot to all of you fine folks, the people who are in the chat now, the hundreds of others who aren't, the people who've shouted me out on their channels, or every little tiny thing. It's there's so many that it would be impossible to thank each and every person for each and everything they've done. That doesn't mean I'm not grateful for all of it. Well, this will be fun. It's a fully grown grass field that needs to be fertilized. I'd have sworn it was, or maybe I'm on 12. I need to go over 1. Yep, Marilyn gave up the UK for the greener pastures of Australia, mostly because she met her soulmate there. It's a great story, Marilyn, too. And they have been together for over 20 years now. And that's the best part of this whole gig, is getting to know you guys and hearing all of your amazing stories. And since this is a night of shout-outs in particular, Shaming Man runs a channel himself. He does a lot of streaming these days, not as many videos. But if you enjoy watching live streams, Shaming Man does quite a bit, and I recommend checking him out at some point too. He's got it going on over there. I think, let's see, maybe about 15 more minutes and we'll do the second giveaway on the keychain. And I do have to say a special thank you right here and now, since this is the 1,000 subscriber special. I want to say a special thank you to Caveman and Sharko, because these two guys, for whatever reason, have taken to Harv's World and have done nothing but be supportive, creative. They listen to all of my crap. They talk through the problems. They give me suggestions and ideas. They put in a lot of time and effort to help make Harv's World a possibility. You know, it was fun in games today during the farming face-off, and we all had a good time with that. But those guys are part creator of that particular challenge, the whole series. I mean, all 3 of us did it. . So Caveman, Sharko, You know, and a prime example. This is just a prime example. Sharko, I knew he was 3D printing, and I would never have asked him for anything. But he just said one day, hey, you know, I want to try to make a logo for you on a 3D printed like keychain. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool. Let's check that out. And he did a sample, and I said, well, can you add this to it? And he added it. By the time we were done, well, we got it to where it is. And again, two more amazing fellows you will never meet. It's not like they're getting paid by me. They're just great guys, and I'm very proud and honored to call them friends. So who am I missing here? William Bryan. Welcome, bud. Snowman86. Thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate that. It's all about you guys, though. That's what I keep telling everybody. It's really about you guys. I tell the stories and edit the videos, but if you guys aren't watching them, well, there's not much point, is there? Caveman and Sharko are great guys. To say those, I don't know how I got so lucky, but I'm grateful that I did. And that's true. That's very true, Ghost Pepper. They were good competitors in the farming face-off. Now, I credit them with being part creators of the series, which is absolutely 100% true. But they had no advantages. They were playing just like any other competitor would. And we do need competitors. We still need competitors. If you're on PC over 18 and have a microphone so you can participate, we need you. Saturdays from 1:30 to 4:30 for a 4-week period. Bex, how can you have your coffee without milk? That's impossible. It's not possible to have coffee without milk. Well, thank you, Marilyn. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And you're very, very sweet. Maybe I need to see about picking up a second field. I guess, did we say I couldn't take loans? Do you guys remember? I think I wasn't allowed to take loans. I'm almost sure I wasn't allowed to take loans. I can't be a competitor. A, that would be unfair since it's on my channel. And B, that would be unfair because it's on my channel. And C, somebody needs to do the voiceover type stuff. I guess I could pick up field 40, no, field 11 right next to this. HH Quarter Horses, how you doing, bud? Glad to have you here. Let's see, no loans at the end. So my loans have to be paid off. I've got 2 no loans and 2 no loans at the end. Well, it's not that I need a loan right now necessarily. I was just thinking down the line. And what is in field 11 right now? Soybeans. Can't go wrong with soybeans, can you? All right, I'm buying field 11. I'm taking a risk, spending quite a bit of money right now. But that's 2 fields on this island. And they're all together. Now what does that field need? It needs to be weeded. Well, look at that. I just happen to have just the thing. All right, Mr. Patch, I'm good with that. I try to never take loans anyway. There's a good chance that I won't. And this is my new field right here. Outstanding. Oh, it's a scrawny one, though. Look at that. Look how narrow it is. That's true. Bex doesn't actually play. She mods for it, but she doesn't play. I still don't quite know how that works, but hey. I'm an equal opportunity respecter. If it works for you, it works for you. I always say it's your game, play it your way, but in this case I have to say it's your game, do it your way. I think about 10 more minutes and we'll do the next drawing. And maybe this bloody rain will stop by then. Yep, I sure did, Bex. All right, Matthew. Well, make sure you get in contact with Sharko. Let him know how to get your keychain to you, bud. Appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot, man. And no, this is not just a way to get you to come into my Discord, by the way. Not at all. You're welcome to leave after Sharko gets your contact information. It's just the easiest way we can think of to make sure you get what's coming to you. That's what I should do, just to... Hey, Zins, how you doing, bud? Welcome back. How goes the truck driver goal, man? Yeah, don't be afraid of the dark, Brandon. Don't be afraid of the dark, man. You're here with us. We'll protect you. Your parents clearly trust you to be at home alone, so... And I've got the number for Ghostbusters posted right on my wall here. Oh, so tell me something good, guys. Tell me something good. What have you got going on? Think happy thoughts. Oh, and I did want to throw this out there, but somebody bought a T-shirt this afternoon after the farming face-off. Very much appreciated. If you're that person, I just wanted to personally say thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh, your dad's thinking about a Freightliner. He should talk to Bex. I'll bet she could talk him into a Kenworth. Bex isn't... Oh, you know, there's a good one. Zen's here wants to be a truck driver, and Bex is an old school, hardcore trucking woman. She's done it all. Oh, I will send you a PM, Bex. Thanks. Yeah, Peterbilt's a really common choice for U.S. truckers. You've eaten a full ice cream cake. Oh, and everybody, give it up for Shaming Man, because Shaming Man has given up alcohol and he is doing an amazing job. He should be very proud of himself, but a little extra support from his community. I know they are very encouraging for him, but you guys give it up for him. And I've heard that when people give up alcohol, they replace it with sugar, because there's so much sugar in alcohol. They have to find their sweet tooth somewhere. Just a few more minutes. Oh, that's right. And Maryland was almost the first woman to hold every possible license you could have at the same time in the UK. Isn't that right, Maryland? They said you should have gotten it because you would have been the only person to ever do that, at least up until that time. That's right. Way to go, Shaming Man. Zens, there is tons of sugar in alcohol. Tons of it. Then I don't know how we could send you one, Brandon. There's no way for us to get it to it if you can't contact somebody privately so that we have a way to mail it, bud. I'm sorry. Good God, Ghost Pepper. And you're still here to talk about it. That's true. And you're welcome to post that link again, Sharko. There is a contact page on his website that you could directly contact him if you can't get into Discord. With all due respect, bud, and I say this honestly with all respect, we're trying to give you something, and you're kind of making it a little bit challenging for us. You got to work with us a little bit, pal. Well, Sharko doesn't have a Discord. He's in my Discord, but he's got a website that has a contact form you could fill out with private information that goes directly to him. Okay, guys, you ready for the second one? You ready for the second keychain giveaway? Sharko says he's already got the number ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Remember, please only enter the number, or enter a one number. And go. And go. That's right, Marilyn. I am your adopted son. Which I'm very proud of because you were such an incredible sweetheart. Shaming Man, one number. Well, you'll take his first one and ignore the rest. His first guess was 7. Yeah, it's one guess per person, and whoever's closest wins. I don't see a number from you, Marilyn. Are you going to get in on this one? Just making sure. Going once. Going twice. And Sharko, the winner is... Outstanding. Congratulations, Concept. Congratulations. You win a Harv's World keychain. Well, thank you, Marilyn. Thank you very, very much. Looks like I have to break down and empty the spreader and put lime in it. Congratulations, Concept. Very nice indeed. Oh, where's the lime in this thing? Brandon, that was awful. Or, I mean, Tristan. Get in lime, then? Really? Did you really just say get in lime? What am I missing here? I'd have sworn I just bought that. Did I misclick? Just to be sure. Yep, we've got 2 more to give away. Don't give up yet. There are 2 more giveaways coming up later in the stream. Okay, there's something funky going on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I didn't see it for a second. Oh, and does this not do lime? That's not cool. Did I just shoot myself in the foot? It doesn't do lime. Which means I'm going to have to buy a separate lime spreader. But I don't need a big one, at least not now, because it's a reasonably small field. Alright, Bex, take care. Thank you. Oh, absolutely, Brandon. I know Culver's. Been there many times. Apparently lime is very heavy. All right, Brandon. I have to ask a question. Do you ever eat anything except fast food? Because, dude, you are always talking about some kind of burgers or chicken nuggets or... Yeah, when life gives you lime, you do have to buy a new spreader, apparently. That's absolutely true. It's going to be a... well, and, you know, it's not like choosing a lime spreader is the easiest choice, because now I've got a good, big, wide spreader, but lime goes... you go through lime fast. Stupid fast. I will go with my old stand by the Bruins. But that was money I didn't plan on spending. Hunter Bud, how you doing, man? Glad to have you here. You've missed the first couple, but we got a couple more keychain giveaways going on in the future. As a thank you to each and every one of you guys who've been around and supported Harv's World. Getting to 1K, first major goal accomplished. Hey, Orax 123. I've been hearing a lot about Yukon River Valley, but I just started on this map, and I'm going to stick with it for a while. Maybe in the future, though. It's definitely not off the table. Hey, thanks. And did we have this discussion? Was it Jorge or George? I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting something, so I apologize if I apologize if I am mispronouncing your name, bud. But I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I I honestly don't know when each and every one of you joined up. I don't. I know Sharko and Caveman were very. I mean, they were pre 100, but that's about all I can keep track of. I know Marilyn has been around for a very, very long time. Hunter has been around for a very long time, actually. Um, who else? A lot of you guys have been. Yeah, I thought that was right, George. I talk to so many people during the streams, and sometimes you guys are in, and sometimes you're not, and then I'm thinking, man, did I talk to him? I feel like there was a discussion that we had. I used to really pride myself on being able to remember discussions, word for word, and now with so many people, it's impossible to keep track of it all. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying that, George. And Pirates Bay. I am looking for a new map to play, though, because I think we're just about played out Pirates Bay. I think that's going to be coming to an end pretty soon. Well, thank you, Tristan. I appreciate you saying that. Glad to have you here, man. Sorry to hear your dad shut down your channel. I feel like Bucks County's kind of been done to death. I think a lot of people have jumped on that one. Not out of the question. I'm just saying I think there's an awful lot of competition out there for views on Bucks County right now. And please don't say Griffin, Indiana. Because I like to be positive. And I just really don't care to play Griffin, Indiana. And that's all I'll say, because I like to stay positive. Well, Mr. Patch, the truth of it is, Pineapple Bay is part of the Harv's World Tour. And the whole idea behind the World Tour is every time I leave a map, I have to go to a new country in the world. Now, I have done the USA, I have done Scotland, I have done Italy, and I have done the Caribbean. So pretty much anything not in one of those countries is on the table. So any country, you tell me the country, I get to pick the map, but it has to be in that country. And but it cannot be Italy, Scotland, the Caribbean, or the US. Ireland is not a bad choice. Now, I will say that I played Dotten Valley Farm, and I determined, even though it doesn't specifically say so, that Dalton Valley was in Scotland. And I'll tell you exactly why I say that, because I was watching Daggerwin on that map, and he said, Dalton Valley reminds me of Scotland, so I really think it was set in Scotland. So I called Dalton Valley Scotland. So Scotland is off the table. And I know I'm going to hear from the people who've lived in Scotland now who are going to tell me Dalton Valley's nothing like Scotland. I'm like, okay, well, I've never been there. I was going by Daggerwin. I have not played the UK yet, but the UK includes Ireland, Scotland, England, and Wales. Shamrock Valley is a good one. I am playing an Oxygen David map right now, though, so I don't know if playing 2 Oxygen Davids at the same time is the best choice. I mean, you guys tell me. I kind of play it by ear, but Shamrock Valley is a good map. Oh, hey, Roxana. You know, Razvet does look incredibly interesting. Jamaica some pancakes. Man, Firefighting Farmer is all about the dad jokes tonight. Hey, Jaddy Duell. That could be true. I don't really have a way to track that for sure. But if you were, I appreciate you hitting that sub, man. I do have you on my list for shoutouts in my videos, so... And I do know that you were very recent, within the last 24 hours. But other than that, I can't tell who was who or when it happened. But if that's you, man, thank you very much for pushing me over the edge. Very much appreciated. I do like the look of that Brazil map, too. Now, Razvet is the Russian one, right? And then Brazil looks good, but I'm coming off of Pineapple Bay, and those are going to be 2 very similar maps. So I think I might need to move to a different environment just for a while and then maybe come back. Osina. I'll have to look at that. I've seen it on ModHub, and yes, I have just blown past it a million times. And I'll be honest, I'll tell you why. Because there's so many. The Polish map makers, nothing against them, but there's so many of them, it's hard to keep track of them all. Fair enough, Rusty. Now, Chellington Valley, which I'm doing a series on right now, is in England, but that is not part of the World Tour. I know it's probably a minor distinction, but it's a separate series from the maps I play for the World Tour, so it just helps me keep track of things by knowing that. And man, I like the Chellington Valley map, but doing a survival on that is brutal, and I'll tell you why. Grass, 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 and more grass. There's a huge field with a big cross with Jesus Christ. It's wow looking. That's interesting. Is that the northern coast, Mr. Patch? Is that the one you're thinking of, the new French map, the northern coast? And I'll tell you guys, liming is my least favorite job. Oh, and I was going to install real mud, and I forgot, and it's a good thing because it's raining like crazy, and I wouldn't be able to do any work at all. Because I'm pretty sure I did a map tour of the northern coast. Or are you thinking of La Petite France, or whatever that was? Oh, La Petite West. Okay, we've got the lime. Now we need the coconut. We're in the right place for it. And if I get the lime and the coconut, I mix them both up. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some digging this week and start... start looking at different maps and just seeing what's out there. Because as you can tell, I can't even keep track of them all anymore. This past week was just huge for map drops. And somebody mentioned Richport, and I can tell you right now, I will not be playing Richport at any time. Another map that I'll tell you, I like the placeables on Richport. I think they did a really nice job with the models and the placeables. Beyond that, I'm not interested. Dumping milk on the ground. Sharko. Sharko heard about a map I think that he said was set on Mars. Which would definitely be different. Oh, there's no fertilizer on that field whatsoever. Better get on it. Was that hard? You put your lime in the coconut. I couldn't tell you, Brandon. I don't play on console, so to be honest, I don't keep track of console maps. Well, I can't play on Mars then, Sharko, if I can't have a Fent 1050. See, that's the thing. I have a Fent 1050 that travels with me everywhere, unless I'm in Pirates Bay, where, you know, they don't believe in such things as allowing my Fent 1050 to come through customs, and then when it does come through customs, it's not really a Fent 1050, is it? It's some Belarus pink fugly tractor. And I say fugly in the most affectionate way. And for the love of God, is this rain ever going to end? Have you guys seen that tractor on Pirates Bay Farm? That big, ugly... I don't think I'm going to sell my farm. I still haven't come up with a storyline as to why I even have to leave yet. I don't know how it's going to end. I just know it's got maybe 2 more episodes, and I think we're going to be wrapping that up. But it was given to me, so I don't really want to sell it. I'm kind of proud of the place, if I'm honest. We built that up from nothing. Well, except for a couple of fields and some really crappy small equipment. What time is it? 8:39. We'll do the next giveaway at 9 o'clock. My time, which it's 8:39 my time now. And when 9 o'clock comes around, if I miss it, you guys remind me, which I know you'll do. The Great Caribbean Sugarcane Famine. Except I started growing sugarcane and have a field of it ready to harvest right now. But hey, I got my pirate rum made by God. Oh my God, Tristan. You need to stop hanging out with your dad and stop letting him tell you these horrible, horrible jokes. Very good, Brandon. Very good. Glad you're keeping us updated on your parental status. That's very reassuring, bud. Well, I feel like I have a few things, but I haven't bought much, but I don't have a lot to show for it, although I do have 2 fields. Wow. The dad jokes are coming out in droves. Droves, I tell you. We have sheep getting square meals. A guy who got fully recovered. Sesame seeds on a roll. You guys are killing me. Killing me. You're right, Rusty. You're right. I have backed myself into a little bit of a corner. There are many different ways to extricate myself when the time is right. Nope, no, there's nothing illegal about the alcohol production. Nothing at all. That's perfectly acceptable. The fertilizer, on the other hand, now I would argue that that's made from digestate. And that digestate, I could spread that on my field all day long. So why can't I just concentrate it and turn it into dry fertilizer instead of wet, sloppy digestate? "33 acres of hemp on field 60. Where is field 60? Oh, it's up there. That's not too far away. Might not have a choice. Well, to be fair, Rusty, I haven't sold any yet. Not even a drop. So, no, I haven't paid tax on it because none of it's been sold. See, the alcohol stamps go on during the bottling process, or the tax stamps go on during the bottling process, and then when the bottles are sold, that's when the government collects their money. Yep, that's how that works. There was a big raid, huh? Except we're talking about... Now, this is the Caribbean. This is a place that was famous for harboring pirates. And enjoyed the benefits of harboring pirates. Although, to be fair, you know, even though the British were producing most of these pirates, they did finally get sick of them and come in and kick them out. But that's beside the point. I mean, that's one of the things that's been interesting to find out here. coffee in field 109. Well, my hemp harvest that I was going to go do disappeared. But field 109, where is that? All the way over there. So now I'm as far away as I could possibly be. Rusty. Hey, how do you know that's not where I'm producing my videos from anyway? I snuck this equipment in. I have a hole cut in the floor. I dropped down into a crawl space that I strategically wired just so I could run a computer long enough to stream for a couple hours at a time. Now there's a map. There's a map. Rusty just inspired a map for somebody. You don't have a farm. You have a prison complex. And you're forced to work to do farm work to pay off your debt to society. And as I understand it, Rusty could be a consultant because he's experienced that. I mean, Rusty may know a thing or two about such things. Oh, that's a good point, Mr. Patch. And probably more accurate than anything. I have been paying these guys a sizable sum of money under the table. I think it's the hemp. Hello, Brandon. I do make sure my workers get paid. Very well, actually. Both times Martin and Anton came over to help me harvest trees. They made 10 grand. 5 grand a piece, and it was for a day's work, so. But to be fair, we harvested a buttload of trees. Although the second tree harvest wasn't nearly as bad as the first. And none of them have been as bad as anything that was done on on off the grid. Man, you guys are just Googling these things now. Uh-oh. Anton's got to take up an issue with Martin apparently all of a sudden. How much did he pay you, Anton? Because I know 10 grand came out of my account. Alright, I had to fast forward time because this rain is just out of control. Oh. Is there anything else? Well, there's a sewing contract. Rye on field 60. Oh, that might not be bad. Field 115. That's 35 acres. Woo! I don't have any bank loans. Oh, there's my baby. That's what I've been looking for, some fertilizer contracts to come through. I just drove all the way over here for nothing, but I don't care with that kind of money. That's on field 14. Oh, right there. Perfect. Oh, you know what that means. That just means I have to do this. I hope. You guys are killing me. Killing me. $500. He only gave you $500 of the 10,000 I gave him. Yeah, you've got issues, Anton. The Fent 1050's on the stolen tractor list. Well, this hasn't grown at all, so there's no way I can fertilize that again yet. I probably don't have enough fertilizer to do all of field 14, but I can at least give it the old college try, right? That's not it. It's got to be this one. You know, that could actually work. That could actually work, Shaming Man, because I could see Mrs. Van Horn reporting the fence stolen, even though it wasn't owned by her farm. I mean, who doesn't like the color purple, for God's sake? And no, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the actual color. Welcome back, Brandon. Crap is fertilizer. Nice. Harv's Chop Shop. Maybe I should do a bad guy Harv series. The Harv Father. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Oh wait, I've already been to Italy. I can't do that. Hey, thanks, Driver 53. Congrats to you, bud. Congrats to you. You blew that out of the water, man. And as I keep telling all these guys tonight, it's not really even about me. It's about all these amazing people who come out to support us. Which I'm sure you know as well as anybody. Only the beginning, baby. Only the beginning. You know, by the time Farm Sim 25 comes out, all the old time YouTubers will retire, and we'll be the new Mr. Sealy Peas and whatnot. Well, G, here's the deal. If you can get 1,000 subscribers in a year, in a 12-month period, and get them to watch a certain amount of your videos during that 1 year period, YouTube allows you to sign up for monetization. And what that means is they will start running ads on your videos, and you can earn part of that ad revenue. So guys, I will apologize right now for the ads that are going to start showing up on Harv's World videos. But keep in mind, they will be helping to make sure you keep getting the quality content that you've been enjoying for all these months. Now, that's not the reason that I do this, ultimately, but I'm not going to say I'm going to turn down the money, because that would be dishonest. And frankly, I need it. I actually do. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Man, I really cannot see on this field where I've hit and what I haven't. Oh, I think I see the line now. And I do always tell people, I'm like, you know, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you go right ahead, but keep one thing in mind, and there are plenty of people in here right now who can testify. It's hard work. If you really want to make a go of it, you have to grit your teeth, buckle down, and really put the time and effort in. It is a lot of work, guys. And whoever your favorite YouTuber is, even if that's not me, which is absolutely fine, I completely get that. A lot of times, just a quick thank you, and we appreciate your hard work is enough to keep them going. That's right. Helper A can now get paid. I can finally buy that field I've been waiting for all these years. Oh, wow. We got to 9 o'clock awfully quick. Thank you, Sharko. Very much appreciate that. So, guys, if you're not aware, you're still hanging around. Courtesy of Sharko Gaming and Creativity, because he is a 3D printing guru. We now have keychains available. But tonight isn't about buying keychains. Tonight is about giving away keychains, which many of you know now. I am calling for people. Now, don't do this yet. But everyone gets one chance. Just post it once. One chance to guess a number between 1 and 100. Sharko has the number. He will be keeping an eye on the chat, and we'll let you know. We'll let you know who is closest to the winning number. So, if everyone's ready, go for it, guys. Post your numbers. One guess only, please. 1 to 100. Oh, Tristan, thanks, bud. Very much appreciate that. And yeah, we all have a lot of responsibilities in life that make us struggle getting all this in. Yep, get those guesses in, guys. And yes, we do understand that this could be international shipping, so... And I'm off my game here now. All right, last call. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Sharko, what's the verdict? I know what the answer is already, but... All right, Ghost Pepper. Fair enough. The number was 97. And at the last second, Tristan, Firefighting Farmer. He wins a keychain. I already know he's in Discord, so make sure you send a PM to Sharko FF and let him know where he can send your keychain to, bud. Again, that'll take 10 to 14 days to get there. We're waiting on a couple little things to show up, and then Sharko will print those and get those in the mail to you. Congratulations, bud. Now, while I wish these things could be worth $1 million, I'll tell you they are for sale, and they are a mere $5 US. So, $6 Canadian, and I'm sure Sharko can work out the details for you about how how that all sorts itself out. Charles Stuffed, how you doing, man? Welcome to the Harv's World 1,000 subscriber special stream. We have Chris Funk demanding a shout out when he doesn't know that I shout out everybody who enters the stream. So there you go, bud. You got your wish, man. But yeah, this is the big 1K. We got there, and it's all thanks to you guys. Very much appreciated. We've been doing some, call them drawings. A little contest for a free keychain, Harv's World keychain. We just did the third one. There's one left to go. And we'll hit that up about 9:45 because I'm going to wrap up at 10 o'clock. So that's not a bad idea, Mr. Patch. I'm actually working on recreating that design in color. Technically, it is on the Outstanding t-shirt. Yeah, I know, G. Once a field starts growing, it really gets hard to know exactly where you've been. That's why I keep opening my my map. And yes, we technically have two merch links now. One is to Teespring, where I've got several different things. And Sharko has been gracious enough to provide me with a page on his site for Harv's World merchandise that he can 3D print. Plus, he's selling his own 3D printed stuff, which is really cool. He's got some really nice designs, so I would check that out too. Have a good night, Rusty. Appreciate you being here, bud. Thank you very, very much. As always, Rusty's been a long-time supporter of the channel. Oh. And I really, really appreciate it, bud. All right, take care, Driver 53. Good luck to you, man. Enjoy the recording. Probably what my day will be spent doing tomorrow also. And hey, Sharko, would you grab a link to the Teespring store also? Just throw that up also so everybody knows where everything can be found. There is a link in the header to my YouTube channel. If you ever feel the need. Again, I'm not going to be one of these guys who says, you need to go buy a t-shirt because my t-shirts are awesome, so blah, 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 blah. But just letting you know it's available if it's something you're interested in. All right, Shaming Man, I appreciate you being here. Take care, bud. Oh, this contract needs to wrap up here pretty quick. That's all I got to say about that. Cool, Sharker. Thank you, man. Appreciate you doing that. Yeah, and there will be more designs coming to Teespring also, for sure. Well, I would lime first if this were my field, but since this is a contracted field, I'm not going to waste time putting lime on it just so I can see where I put my fertilizer. All right, G. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You take care, bud. Brandon, I am... What year is this? 2020. I will be 55 this year. I are an old fart. And I'm kind of okay with that. How close am I anyway? 96%. Where's that next line at? Just about right here. Oh, Brandon, you young whippersnappers. You young whippersnappers. You're like, oh man, he's old. He's 55. Well, I got news for you, buddy. We also have all the experience and all the money. Okay, not me personally, but a lot of times by the time people get to 55, they have all the money. I think I missed it. No, that's not right. But it is going to be awfully close to them forcing me to do the whole bloody field. Oh, somebody who's got me beat Todd Ritter at 59. We've got a few guys around who are older than me. Oh, there it is. Whew, that contract finally finished up. 32 grand in my pocket. Your dad is 66. So what you're saying is I'm old enough to be your dad, basically. All right, where's field 96? This is going to be a big challenge. If I don't start getting some of my own crops in and out of the ground and making real money. That actually 96? Yes, it was. That circle. Have to go down to this circle. So I'm going to tag that place. Go buy some more fertilizer. Oh, Maryland, Maryland, Maryland. You're not a day over 31. And you know, it's actually... Farming Simulator does something that's very interesting if you think about it. And maybe I'm just silly enough to think about it, but... Well, okay, I got to come over here and fertilize my soybeans first. Look at that hemp coming in. I can vouch for it, Marilyn. You don't look a day over 30. But I will vouch for it. But Farm Sim actually is a game that really brings the ages together. And I say this with like a little bit of awe, actually. You know, it's not a game for kids necessarily, but it's a game for everybody. Oh, Beck snuck back in. Did you get your milk, Becks? And yeah, 61 counts a little bit. You don't look a day over 22 though. There's something about the water in Australia that keeps these women squared away. That's it, Marilyn. Farm Sim has no age barriers. Kids enjoy it. Oh, parents enjoy it. Grandparents enjoy it. Oh, very cool, Sharko. Outstanding. Gragnor, 16 turning 17. We get a lot of teenagers that come in and watch. And that's a great point, Todd. Um, there's so much you can learn. I mean, I knew nothing about any of this stuff at the beginning of 2020. Like farming in general, I just wanted to learn it. I was really interested in agriculture. I knew I wasn't going to be working on a farm anytime soon. But even though this isn't 100% real, it's real enough that you have the opportunity to learn about farming. And that's what I love about it. Shirka, you don't look a day over 5. And I think the other thing about it too is it's just relaxing. It's just a relaxing game, you know, it's no pressure, no, oh, I've got to go kill 87 of these guys and hunt down 7 billion pounds of gold and escape from my prison cell and blah, 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 whatever it is. It's just get on, drive your tractor. Oh, I'm out of fertilizer, better go get some. Yep, I pointed Marilyn toward your Discord, Bex. Quite a while ago now. She's been hanging about in there. Come on, little Fent. You're not exactly a 1050, but we will get you to grow up one day. We'll buy you a big brother. Well, she's a lurker, Bex. She is a lurker. She's not one to jump into the conversation first thing, but you get her talking, I'll tell you what, she'll talk your ear off a little bit. In a good way, though. I mean that in the most positive way. She's got a lot to say, but it's always interesting. She's led a very full and interesting life. That Marilyn has. Why don't I do a mining side of the game? Because that's not part of the game. This isn't mining simulator, this is farming simulator. If I wanted to play mining simulator, I'd buy a mining game. No disrespect to those people who enjoy it. This map is called Island Life. It's in the stream name. Island Life by Cazz64. PC only. For those of you who can't run PC, my apologies. Not that there's anything I can do about it, but you know where I'm coming from. Oh, that was the corner I missed. This is what happens when I drive and look at the map at the same time. Thank you, Bex. Thank you. And again, you know, if people enjoy that aspect of it, be my guest. I'm not one to knock it. Like I say, it's your game. Play it your way. I've said that from day one. But thanks, Brandon. There's macas on the map. What's a maca? Somebody tell me what a maca is. I try to set my streams a day in advance usually, but this stream I never can because I don't trust YouTube's algorithm to make sure that people get the notifications I think they should have. Okay, so that's done. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was going down here to Field 96. Okay. The long haul to Field 96. Oh, Marilyn, it's just internet slang, dear. It just means somebody who sits in the background and listens. They don't speak. They just hang out back there, and you know, I guess at a party they would be known as a wallflower. Brandon, that's a good point. You have been here almost the whole stream. You did leave to eat food. Oh, yeah, there is a McDonald's here, Greg North. I'd never heard it called Macca's before, though. I've heard Mickey D's on many occasions. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road again. Too much Chellington. Oh, Marilyn's just giving us a hard time. I know what a lurker is. Yep, lurking is good. We need more lurkers, less people like me who never know when to shut up. And no, Marilyn, I find it very hard to believe you would ever be considered a wallflower. All right, Tristan, bud. You have a good night, man. Take care. Congrats on your keyring. And hey, Sharko, you mind posting the names of our keychain winners? I know we had Matthew, we had Tristan. Who was the second one? I'm getting tired. The double stream days are very, very taxing. Me too, Bex. Me too. That's right, it was Concept. Matthew, Concept, and Firefighting Farmer, also known as Tristan. Our 3 winners so far. In just a few minutes, we will draw another name out of the hat, if you will. Metaphorically speaking. I hope I brought enough fertilizer with me. It doesn't matter. I've got shop deliveries. I've got store deliveries installed. The only problem with store deliveries is when you forget to reset it back to the store, but then you also forget where you set it. So you buy something and you have no idea where it is on the map. And I'm not going to admit to how frequently that happens to me. Hey, Ig, how you doing, man? Digging that name. I'm not sure it's necessarily true, but I am digging the name. You made it just in time, man, because we are giving away one last keychain tonight. And that's going to be taking place here in just a few minutes. And I'm almost certain everybody's seen it by now, but because I'm very impressed by what Sharko is capable of doing, I'm going to throw it up one more time. This is the keychains we've been giving away tonight. We've given away 3 so far. We're going to give away 1 more. And they are available for purchase. Sharko has his own storefront where, let's see, we're just going to say he's been licensed to create and sell Harv's World merchandise. He's the only licensed dealer. I'd like to say that they were made out of gold, silver, and titanium, and were worth a lot of money. To me, they're invaluable, but honestly, you can buy one for $5 US, so they're not expensive, but... And that is plus shipping and handling, of course, to anywhere. But not this time. If you win, you get one absolutely free. You just have to let Sharko know who to send it to and where to send it to. And just a couple more minutes and we'll get on that. Nope, Sharko's too honest for that. No hints, no cheating. Everybody has the same chance. I will tell you this much. The number is not 207. I was about to say, Bex, how long do I need for what? Whatever it is, probably not long. Been a great stream tonight, guys. Great stream. And I really actually do hate doing this. But it is kind of important and it is very helpful. So if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to pop that like button. It really does help. Just a little thing you can do. Thank you. Mouse 2222. Aside from Bex, he's been a great guy to get to know a little bit through Beck's channel and watching his channel too. I like Mouse a lot. He's a good guy, real good guy, and a walking encyclopedia of old school mods. Let me tell you. All right, guys, you ready to do this thing one last time? That's right, Brandon. I'm everybody's YouTube friend, though. I try to be a friendly guy as much as I can. People don't always see it, I guess, and get upset with me occasionally. But hey, that's going to happen no matter what you do, so. If you guys are ready, one last keychain to give away. One guess only, please. From 1 to 100. Get ready. Go. Sharko is watching. I don't think Charles is trying very hard. Hey, Michael Wesley, how you doing, man? First time I've seen your name pop up in the stream, so I'm glad you're here. Appreciate you stopping in. All right, guys. I know you're trying to be cute, but you're mucking up the scoring system here, so we can know who's actually playing along. All right, last call. Last call for numbers. All right, Charco, who's our winner this time? After you mute Greg North. I think I know who. It's not a guess, it's a you get one chance, and whoever's closest to the number wins. Right on, Newall, buddy. You win a Harv's World keychain. Outstanding, absolutely outstanding. Newall sneaks one in at the end to grab that keychain. Very nice indeed. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. Very, very much appreciate you all being here. I don't know what I'm doing now, but I hope you enjoy the keychains. Now you can either contact Charco through his webpage. He does have a contact form there that you could fill out. Or you can join my Discord and send him a PM. Let him know who, what, when, where, and why, where he can send that to. And again, that will take about 10 to 14 days before you will get your keychain, but you will get it, I promise. Hey, Mouse, how you doing, man? Hey, Caveman, I think you can untime out Greg North. I think he misunderstood the contest. He was trying to guess the number. Wait, no he wasn't. Never mind. She does not, Brandon. She does, but it's not one that she posts to or anything. She said she does, but don't follow it because it's not where she does most of her work and streams if she's doing some testing and things like that. So oh, I hear that, Mouse. I'll know more after coffee. Those are 4 of my favorite words. Okay. You guys had a prime opportunity to convince Brandon that G'day is something nefarious, and you blew it by being honest. Michael, this is the Horsch. I will bring it up for you in the menu. It's pretty much my favorite spreader. It's part of the Horsch pack on available on Mod Hub. It's the Horsch 10,000. Holds 10,000 liters. Has a spread of 36 meters. But it only spreads fertilizer. It will not spread lime. So if you need to spread lime, you'll need a separate. Hey, Greg North. Yeah, this map, Cazz releases all of his maps either on his Facebook page, which is Tailor Made Maps, or on Papa Smurf Mods. You can always get Cazz64 maps there also. We've only scratched the surface of this one. I mean, it looks great, but there's a lot of stuff built in that Cazz includes. If you've seen any of my streams on Almost a Farm, a lot of similar new crops, new animals, stuff like that. So, oh, where do we stand? Where do we stand at this point? Newall, you won the keychain. That's what you missed. You you apparently typed a number, walked away, and won the keychain. Congratulations, dude. Oh, that's way more than I think I want to bite off. That one's not much better, is it? Whew. Well, the hemp is coming, but it's not quite ready. I guess what I should do is start making a plan to harvest this stuff. Oh, that's what I wanted to do for sure. We're going to get us a trailer. Oh, I can't get crimson in this anymore. Pity. Alright, well, we'll do it that way then. That'll work. Which means I need a dolly also. Oh, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. And personally, I just like the old school Fleagle Dolly. You can donate it to Mouse Newall, but you have to pay for the international shipping. Actually, if you don't really want it Newall, I think the best way to do this would just be to redraw. I think we should just draw one last time then. Give everybody a fair chance to win who actually really, really wants one. But that's your call. Technically, you are the keeper of the keychain, so... Alright, so I know I can at least haul my crops when I harvest them. Alright, Sharko. If you're in Discord with Caveman, you pick a new number. Send it to Caveman so that he can verify that the number you picked is the number you picked. And let me know when you're ready, and we will have one last drawing for this extra keychain that we have in our possession all of a sudden. Then I think that's probably going to do it for us, because I'm not seeing a lot left in contracts that really make sense at this late stage in the game. My crops aren't ready to go yet. The hemp is getting awfully close. And you know, to be fair, I don't need anything massive to start with. Probably this little rostal mesh will do. Alright guys, we got one last drawing to do then. Pick a number 1 to 100 one time. Just enter one number. It's your pick between 1 and 100. Whoever is closest wins the keychain. Get ready. Get set. Pick away. Yeah, but these are not flat fields, Sharko. These are not flat fields. Anybody else? Anybody else want a chance for the Harv's World keychain? This thing right here. Going once. Going twice. And Ig, just so you know, it was between 1 and 100. Alright, Sharko. What's the story, man? Who's our winner? It's called Tailor-Made Maps, Gragnorth. Tailor-Made Maps. Oh, well, look at that. Mouse wins anyway. Mouse wins, and Newall gets his wish after all. Outstanding. Congratulations, Mouse. Congratulations, everybody who won a keychain. I really very much appreciate each and every one of you. I'm again very happy to have you here. Thank you so much for all of the love and support that Harvest World gets from you guys. It's yeah, it is. Anyway. Well, Mouse is already in my Discord, so just make sure you send a PM to Sharko Gaming Mouse and let him know where to send that keychain to. Again, it'll be 10 to 14 days. I don't know what it's going to take time-wise for a UK postage. It might take a little bit longer. I don't know, but again, whoever you are, wherever you are, if you want a keychain, we'll make sure you get it. Guys, I think I'm going to call it right here. There's not much more for me to do. Hey, thank you, Ghost Pepper. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate that. If you can't tell, my voice is a little bit shot at this point after 2.5 hours of farming face-off and then another almost 2.5 hours tonight. But I did want to make sure that I was out here and showing you guys the love you deserve for supporting Harvest World. So, everyone, have a great night. I can't thank you enough. And now I'm just repeating myself. So with that, I appreciate you coming along for the ride. And until next time, you all take care.